2-0. Number one, all by ourselves in the AFC East. There was a lot of good in this game. There was some bad, and then there's something I need to talk about. What is up, Fin fans? 2-0, baby. Like I said, 2-0. You got the Dolphins 2-0. You got the Bills 1-1. You got the Jets 1-1. You got the Patriots 0-2. All by ourselves. All by ourselves, first place in the division. What are we? We might even be like first place in the conference. Let me see this. I'm winded. Don't mind me. No, we're second place behind Baltimore. There's only two teams in the AFC that are undefeated, and it is the Dolphins and the Ravens. And there's three teams undefeated in the NFC, the Cowboys, the 49ers, and the Falcons. Only 5 teams are undefeated, and Miami is one of them. So there's a bunch I want to talk about in this game. But before we go on to my rambling, let's look at some statistics. Tua Tagovailoa, 21 for 30, 249 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 92.2 rating. I think he had a good game. I think his interception was dumb. Other than that, I think he had a good game, and he continued his great play. Raheem the Dream Mostert, 18 carries, 121 yards, the 43-yard long touchdown run, 2 touchdowns. Jalen Waddle, 86 yards. Tyreek, only 40. 5 catches for 40 yards. They tried to limit him. But again, we rushed more. This is what I like to see, right? You have 30 rushes by the offense, and you have 30 passes on by Tua. 50-50 ball. Then you have Tua fumbled, but we got them both back. Deshaun Elliott recovered a fumble. Very nice to see. 4 sacks. 1 from David Long Jr., 1 from Bradley Chubb, 1 from Christian Wilkins, 1 from Andrew Van Ginkel. Very happy with the defense. Had an interception from Xavier Howard. Beautiful. On the flip side, only 1 sack. The first sack of the season from Matthew Judon on the Dolphins. And then Mac Jones, 31 for 42, 231 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 84.5 passer rating. Ramondre Stevenson's 15 carry, 50 yards, 1 touchdown, 12 long. Devontae Parker, 6 catches for 57. Hunter Henry, 6 for 52. Gesicki, 5 for 33. And let me give you all around statistics. And then you have team-wise, total yards, Dolphins 389 to New England 288. Turnovers, Dolphins had 1, New England had 2. First downs, New England had more, 23, Dolphins 22. And then time of possession, the Dolphins had it by like 50, like a minute, not even, like 20 seconds, give or take. 30 minutes, 19 seconds to 29:41. Let's talk about the game. I'm going to talk about the good. We're going to talk about the good. The defense, completely different from last week. Completely different from what we saw against the Chargers. They were stopping the run. They were getting pressure on the quarterback. They were making turnovers. They were doing their thing, and I was very happy with the way the defense was playing. It made me very happy to the point where Bill O'Brien noticed that Mac Jones had no time in the pocket, so he started he started throwing quick passes. Mac Jones would drop back, 1, boom, throw a pass. It was quick passes, either curl routes, swing plays, screen plays. It was quick, because he had no time to drop back to throw the ball because of the amount of pressure we were getting on him. Absolutely loved it. The rush defense finally showed up. I don't know if Christian Wilkins and Sealer got pissed at them getting manhandled last week against the Chargers, but the rush defense showed up big time. Shut down their run game, forced Mac Jones to be one-dimensional. At first, I noticed Eli Apple was kind of a liability in the open field, but then he had a bounce back, had some really good tackles. He still was kind of a liability in coverage. What else do I have on the good side? Offense was doing their thing. Really liked some of the play calling. Really liked the running. The offensive line was doing their thing. especially on the touchdown from the Mostert run. Really like the interchanging of the play calls. I still think Tua had a good game. I do think his interception was dumb. We were only up by 7, and I think he tried something, and he was off on the pass. Judon was coming off the edge, no excuse. I think it was dumb. Outside of that, I think Tua had a really good game. I think he was making great throws, especially that Braxton Berrios throw on like the 1 yard line. That man was dropping buckets outside the numbers. Apparently Tua can't throw it outside the numbers. Tua on again, there's no regression for me when it comes to Tua. Bill Belichick and his son did their thing and tried to limit what the Dolphins could do, but we still scored 24 points. I'm looking at my notes here. Oh, Javon Holland, huge tackle for a loss on 3rd and 1, making it 4th and 4, getting us the ball back. Mac Wilson. I got to shout out Mac Wilson. I told him I'd do it during the live stream. If you go back and watch the live stream before Xavier Howard gets an interception, like for like the Dolphins' whole series, Mac Wilson was filling the stream saying X interception, X interception, X interception. The very next defensive drive, boom, X interception. It was hilarious. I had to shout him out for that. Yeah, defense really stepped up. The offense was doing their thing. You also got to give credit to the opposite side, to the Patriots defense, for making the stops when they needed to, even though the Dolphins were still, moving the ball and doing really well there. So those are the positives, and obviously we won, and I'm very happy about that. Now, unfortunately, I have to talk about some negatives. And I'm going to talk about the refs in a second, but we'll get to that. Something needs to be done about Connor Williams. We cannot continue to play and continue to have these heart palpitations. I just noticed that there's still teams ready that have to play tomorrow, so the Dolphins aren't the only undefeated team in the AFC. The Browns still have to play. But anyway, we can't keep having this happen with Connor Williams. The bad snap down to his knees. Thank God, nothing bad happened there. And then, he had the bad snap at his knees, and then he tried to drop back and make a throw, and his foot got stuck and he fell. The bad snap from underneath, that cost us to convert the first down, giving him the ball back, giving me more heart palpitations. I've been saying this since last year, and a lot of people say, yeah, but he's 4th-ranked best center after the snap. He has had snapping issues since we converted him from guard to center. Something needs to be done about Connor Williams. We cannot take the chance of him costing us a game like he almost did today. Something needs to be done about Connor Williams. What? I don't know. But I'm just throwing that out there because I talked about the good. I need to talk about the bad. The other thing, Sanders, my man. I understand that they sent this exotic, motion pressure that blocked your first field goal. I'm fine with that. But you need to make 50-plus yard field goals. If you're going to be an NFL kicker, you need to make 50-plus yard field goals. You got the distance. Your accuracy is garbage. Like, it is what it is at this point. Like, Justin Tucker, screw it. Elliott for the Eagles. He made a 61-yard field goal on Thursday. Sanders, my man, I understand he came off the edge again, and maybe you got you a little frazzled looking at your periffs. You kick that field goal, we ice the game, and I don't have to have heart palpitations. You got to make those field goals. You got to do it, my man. There's that. Now I'm going to go off on a little tangent, right, about the refs. We won the game, right? We won the game. I'm ecstatic about that. I'm going to sound petty right now, and so be it. The refs were garbage in this game. Absolute garbage. There was a targeting on Devon Achane where he was going down and 2 of the Patriot defenders literally smacked helmets into each other, but thank God Devon Achane fell before it happened. They throw the flag, and then they pick it up. Then Jalen Waddle gets completely mauled by their corner. No pass interference. You have Xavier Howard rub his hand. He doesn't close his hand and grab. Rub his hand against Mike Gesicki's stomach, and they call holding. Then Hunter Henry, look up the rules. You're not allowed to block and then be a pass catcher. Now, there's block and release that's different. But on that play, he was a blocker. There was Hunter Henry and Mike Gesicki. He was a blocker. You're not allowed to catch that touchdown pass. And he threw it and caught it. Even Chris Collinsworth in the booth said that that's an illegal play and there should have been a flag and no touchdown. But the refs gave it to him. So again, I'm having heart palpitations when I didn't need to because the touchdown shouldn't have counted. Then, the final one that gave me heart palpitations, which we ended up getting the right call, right? It wasn't a first down. We got the ball. We ended the game. Mike Gesicki catches the ball, and our Dolphin defender, I don't remember who it is off the top of my head, stops him, right? Gesicki catches it, and he stops him, and he's not moving, and he looks, and he falls back, and he tosses the ball. How long are we going to allow Gesicki to not move before you call and blow the whistle and say forward progress is stopped? How long? The refs were garbage in that game. Absolute garbage. And then the play on Jalen Waddle, where Waddle goes up for the catch and the ball, he doesn't have the ball anymore. And their defender, I think his name is like Naboo or whatever his name is, Mabu or something, hits him in the head with his helmet. Unnecessary roughness. Throw a flag. Bill Belichick loses it. He was going for the effing ball. He wasn't going for the effing ball. The effing ball was over there. He was coming from this way to target his head. The refs were bad. They were bad. I understand we won. I understand, it is what it is, but I needed to be a little petty and talk about the refs because they were hot garbage in this game. Like, we're giving downs and throwing BS flags on holding calls and pass interference and not pass interference. It was just they ruined the integrity of the game. But hey, now I'm done with my rant. Miami Dolphins are 2-0, baby. Tua played well. The defense showed up. That's without Jalen Phillips. Bradley Chubb showed up, not strip sack, but causes a fumble that Elliott scoops up. Gets the sack. Like, he's starting to come into his all. He had AVG on the other side getting the pressure, doing a beautiful thing. Keep him there. Don't put him at middle linebacker. Like, the defense woke up and stopped a very good rush offense with Ramondre Stevenson. If this team can just, again, continue to put it together and continue to tighten up what they're doing, they're going to be dangerous. Because we had to play 2 games, one on the West Coast against a good Chargers team, and then one on Sunday Night Football in New England against the Patriots. And we won both those games. 2 away games against 2 good teams, and the Dolphins come out 2-0. We got 9 home games left, boys and girls. 9 home games. 1 neutral field in Germany against the Chiefs. 5 away games left. I'm excited. I'm not saying anything. I'm not predicting anything. But be excited. Be excited. I'll see you guys later tonight. I'm going to do the best of. And then deeper dive tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to record it tonight. I might wait till tomorrow and deeper dive, being that right now it is 11:44 and I kind of have a headache from screaming so much. I'm not drinking and I'm also hungry. But love you guys. I'll see you later tonight with the best of, and then tomorrow with the deeper dive. But like usual, stay classy. 2-0. Number 1. FN's up.